Y'all know what it is, it's the mob. Today I wanted to do versus. Mythic Legions recently put out their Skeleton Warrior. I wanted to put that up against Storm Collectables Skeleton. Traditionally I'm going to be biased because I love the skeleton from Storm Collectables so much. Yet, I did a comprehensive and fair breakdown. A lot of things surprised me, a lot of things didn't. What I'll do is I'll break down the accessories, articulation, overall anatomy, and then looks and aesthetics. As always, this will be quick, easy, and simple. I'm not here to keep you up. The Mythic Legion skeleton out of the package. It comes with a pamphlet that says to loosen up the joints, use warm water or hairdryer. I did so, just to be fair. Side by side to get anatomy. Overall, the Storm Collectables is a skeleton straight out of your body. That's what you're going to get. On the other hand, Mythic Legions has a bigger, bulkier skeleton, like it just drank milk throughout its whole life and that's all it did. But no, I mean it's more in the barbarian sense. It fits in this world perfect and that's what I like about it. Breaking down side by side anatomy, Storm Collectables wins this battle. The Mythic Legion sword is at top. It's weathered better than the bottom Storm Collectables sword. Overall look, Mythic Legion sword wins. Two shields side by side. I like the Storm Collectables metal brushing on the shield. And Mythic Legions, there's weathering also like the sword. The Storm Collectables shield, you slip the hand in the shield. As opposed to Mythic Legions, there's a handle attached to the back of the shield which you snap in. Overall fit, I like Mythic Legions. Overall look, I like Storm Collectables with the metal brushing. To the hands, there's a pointer finger in each of the figures. They both come with a variety of closed hands and holding hands. Where Storm Collectables really shines on this is the claw hand and the open hand. The Mythic Legions figure would have benefited for a couple more hands, maybe 2 or 3. So with just those 2 hands, I think Storm Collectables does edge it out. Here on is where Mythic Legions and accessories leave Storm Collectables behind. It comes with the spear and belt. 2 articulation Mythic Legions wins by far. The head movement moves all the way up, all the way down. Storm Collectables, it does not move at all. It doesn't move good. It comes pegged out of the shoulders if you do move it too far. The jaw fully opens on both figures. When it comes to arm movement, Storm Collectables wins by an edge. Mythic Legions can move all the way around because it's also on a ball joint, but overall you get better range with Storm Collectables in my opinion. Now into movement of the spine or the back, Mythic Legions does lose in this, as opposed to Storm Collectables where there is a ball joint at the hips and also in the lumbar spine. Storm Collectables spine is completely hollow as opposed to Mythic Legions where there is a solid base. To leg movement, the Mythic Legions, it does go all the way around. It's on the ball joint on a hinge. My right leg kept on snapping out. It just would not stay in. It's just a bad joint. Pure flexibility, it does go to Storm Collectables, where Mythic Legions, it doesn't do the splits. It doesn't move its leg all the way up or the knee to the chest. They both do have great leg movement. However, the Storm Collectables just edges by a little. When it comes to the feet, the toe movement does bend, as opposed to Mythic Legions where it doesn't bend at all. Just overall, for Mythic Legions, it does fit in its world, the Mythic Legion world. It is bulky. I mean, to me, it's kind of reminiscent of someone in a skeleton suit, if that makes sense, because it's so big and bulky. And shout out to the homie on Instagram, Villainous1, how he described it, and I quote, "It looks like he drank a lot of milk before he died." And that's definitely how it looks. On the final videos of the poses are 50-50. The 2 at the end were really good at Storm Collectables, the 2 at the front were Mythic Legions. In general, if you want realistic, like a real skeleton jumping to life as a figure to life, quote unquote, that would be the Storm Collectible skeleton. It's just like a real skeleton, it's anatomically correct. Mythic Legions, it's more a monstrous skeleton, and that may be the look that you're looking for. I think overall, whatever you decide, you're going with a great choice. Why the Storm Collectible skeleton just digs at my heart, and I love to collect Golden Axe. It's because Grabbed by the Ghoulies and its skeleton, I always wanted a skeleton from that. And another big reason is Miss Peregrine's Home for Particular Children, if you ever seen that movie. The skeletons in that movie just have such personality, and it's just a really cool moment, so those things are just seared into my mind, why the Storm Collectible skeleton just tugs at my heartstrings. I picked what I picked and you pick what you like. You might feel a certain way towards a skeleton than I do, and that's fine, it's all subjective. I just wanted to give a good breakdown of both of them. But thank you for watching the video. You know what it is, it's the mob.